afternoon, boys and girls, and welcome back to our channel. My name is VI and thank you for joining us. If you're not already done so, please do subscribe down below and to turn on the notification bell so you can be then notified when we upload a brand new video. So a few months ago I actually started the game Ep1. Now there's been one or two issues with trying to get the game working properly, so there's been quite a few updates literally over this past few months, so I've just been waiting for other major updates to be sorted so then I can do this playthrough back again. So I've set up my character already and we're going to be going down to where I live in good old Manchester here in the UK, just right here, this little island right here, and we are going to be sorting that out and we're actually going to be going on to continue. So this is a brand new game, and here the EIA International Airport, and it's then the EIA, and then from there we're going to be using this one here. So actually in part of the new updates, what they've done, they've actually got the terminal update, the R&D update, and also the emergency update as well, and which I will be going through very quickly with you. And now they've actually changed the other side of things as well, actually for your gameplay, so that you can still do your sandbox and also your easy, moderate, difficult and extreme. And you can also now pick the large map. So on the large map you can actually get 2 extra spaces. So before you had 4 and now you can actually get 6. So with that we're actually going to be playing on the large map on the easy setting, which is then 3 million in cash and extremely or very rare emergency events. We will be trying to do playthroughs on the large map through each one of these settings here, which is going to be 4 of them, then also without the large map including sandbox as well, for us to do that there as well. So we could be looking at about 9 different seasons with this one, but of course we need to see how it all goes with that. So we're just going to give this a quick launch and we're going to jump straight in. So the loading screen has changed. Of course this is the Airport CEO Beta 3.3-2, so this is what we've actually got. So before you could actually zoom out quite a bit to this point here, so that you can see these 2 here. So originally you had this one, these top 2 here, this one here, this middle one here open. Now on the larger map you've got this one and this one, so that's one difference actually within the game itself. Now if you've not already done so and you haven't played this game before, right, literally do actually consider for actually doing the introduction, but I'm actually going to skip that anyway, and we're just going to sort this out here. Now I would just like to show you very quickly with this one extra difference with this one with the updates, and that is the world entrance tunnel. What that world entrance tunnel is this road here which you automatically get, and it only goes up to a certain point. So if I just show you very quickly, you need to make sure that the grey bit is down at the bottom, and you can actually now do roads coming off the map literally into all the areas which you want in. So that is going to make it so much more easier for you to do things actually within the game itself. So I'm actually going to pause this very quickly and I'm actually going to then show you all the little tabs what we've got here. So we're down here, we've got our usual tabs. So we've got our terminal foundation, our destruction button, our floors. So we've got 4 panels there of floors. with different types in. We've got a wall, a door which is 3 doors, 3 large windows, our trash cans, our vending machines, and a load of different lights. We've got our zones and rooms, and our infrastructure, which is yet again our world entrance tunnel, which is brand new. Of course, we've got our public road, our service roads, one way, and all the usual bits there. Here we've got all our usual little sections there, our baggage, which we're going to be looking into. We've then also got our normal staff room, our desk, our security, bathroom. So there is actually changing with security, which I will show you. So our bathroom, our shops, our restaurants and cafes, which is our franchisers, our airline lounges, our seatings, our decorations, and also our templates as well. And there's actually one extra bit down here as well, which I'll be showing you, and that is actually through the security. So what we are actually going to be doing is, at this moment of time, we are going to be grabbing our small runway. Okay, straight away, just our small runway. I'm going to pop it straight up at the top here. Keep in mind we've now got this extra 2 bits here as well, which will make things so much more easier. And you can actually now designate each one of these areas here as terminals for your airport. So that will make things a lot more better for you, so that you don't have to dig down to put roads and that to do car parking and etc. So it will make things so much more better for you. So here I'm actually going to opt in for this runway ramp, this first one. I'm going to put that there, pop into this second one, and to there as well. So yeah, I would actually like to also apologise as well about the time it's actually taken for recording between our last video, what we uploaded, to this one. Literally we're studying with Open University for a degree in computing and IT. I've been concentrating on getting that sorted out, and then of course with family issues as well, like due to this pandemic, it's been quite a difficult time to actually try and find time to actually record. Now that we've actually started to get things all sorted again and everything's all getting leveled, we are back now. We're going to try and do as much recording and uploading as much as possible, to make sure that we don't miss a video for you, so that you can still get literally all your videos actually on this channel as best as possible. So what I've done here, I've actually done a 2x5, then I've actually done a 5 down, and this would then just allow us to use this middle part here more efficiently. Then here I'm actually going to be using a 2 gap between the taxiway and these stands. I'm actually going to be doing 5 on each side, first of all, then do a quick one, and then this bit here is actually for our taxiway to come down, which is a 5 precisely. Now we're actually going to go by 2 down, and then a 5 down there, and then on this side here as well. And there is a reason why that I'm doing that, but I will show you very shortly as we do our research. Then here, what I'm doing, if I just zoom on in very quickly for you, is that I'm doing this little red aeroplane over to one side and up, so it's a 3x2. You can do this as a 3x1 if you wish, but I just prefer a 3x2 because it makes it look more cosmetic and pleasing actually to the eye, and when you're actually doing this. And then so what I've got here, I've actually got the concrete tile, which is the asphalt, and I'm actually just filling these gaps in here, just make it look a bit more nicer. And it's literally a 2x2. I'm just going to come all the way down, just like this, and this here will make things look a lot more nicer. You don't have to do that, but I just feel it's just needed. And then the air traffic control of the ATC building will then go there, unless if it's somewhere literally on the map. You can place it wherever. Okay, there's no proper designation for that building to actually go. Then here, straight into our terminal, I'm actually going to be doing it from here. I'm going to go 4 on there, 4 there, so that's 8, and I'm actually going to go then a 8 by 8, then I'm actually going to go over to a 10 by 10, 11 by 11, then a 12 by 12. So this here is a 12 by 12, and so that's 144 squares for that. And then straight into the public road, a double road, like so, and then we're then going to add in our bus stop. So you can actually do this through your tutorial side of things. I'm just doing it now because I believe it's just a lot more nicer to do it now, to be honest with you, just to really try and get it set up as best as possible. So when we do bring in our builders in, they can get straight to it straight away and then get it sorted out then as soon as possible. With this, I'm actually going to put one up here as well, and because we need access into this area, and what we're now needing to do as part of the new update with emergencies, we actually needing to put fencing down. So this is to stop animals from roaming around, literally causing issues for you, and literally all that kind of stuff. So this is what we're going to be doing here right now. It's just to make sure that we've got our little roads, our fencing even actually put in. I may just need to shorten that down, not perfect sizing for that. And what I would also say is as well is that with your service roads, you can now actually build through the fencing, which makes things so much more easier, because before that you couldn't do that before, and it used to go red it's up to that point. Now you can actually build right through them, so that makes so much more better sense overall. So it just makes things a lot more easier for that reason, and we're then just going to put that there as well, so we can then put in all our necessary extra bits like our vehicle depot. So our vehicle depot is going to go there, and our fueling depot will then go on to this side here, and we're then just going to get our concrete slabs and then just do that there like that. Okay, and then down here, pop straight onto here, pop onto our road, because this is a road access, and straight down like that. Okay, that's that done, and we can now just get this started here. And then you need to then press your tab button, and it will then take you into your big main menu here, such as your emails and etc, and operations and a comedy. So I'll pop into your comedy tab right here, offered contracts, go straight in. This one here I always reject straight away. Your Berkeley I always reject, unless it's more than 130. Your Blakely one here, and I would actually just say that just keep rejecting it until you got your 130 and over. That is your major thing. Just keep denying them, and they will come back with a reasonable offer, and eventually they will do. But this then just allows time for this to get sorted, and you can go, and there we go. So it's £5.90, it's 130, and I'm actually going to sign that contract there, which is perfectly fine. Straight onto your operations. So you've got your airport control panel, your research and development, or your R&D projects, and also your construction area here as well. Click onto your construction and mass, and then deploy. Okay, and they will then send out all 130 people there straight away. So then they will then go off and get all that then dealt with, right, as what we need them to do. And here we can then concentrate on this terminal bit here, and on this terminal here we're then just going to come straight down. We are going to go one straight across, one straight across, one there, one there. Okay, keep this there, and then here we can then place a door there, and a door there. Here we're needing a small door on these ones here, because these are going to be bathrooms. These are the office spaces, and this down here as well. And what we do need to do is just to make sure we've got a double door there as well. Then I'm using flooring, so it's under terminal still. I've come over to here and I've hit this square wood one, and then here we're then just going to place in our flooring, because this will be one of the tasks for you to do anyway on your tutorial, so it's best just to do it now. And then for bathroom flooring as well, just straight like that. Then here on the staff, we're going to do that there and get our staff zone. The staff zone is going to be straight over, then our staff room is there and there. Okay, so a big one and a small one. And here we need our office desk. So let's just have a look here. Let's see if this works. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. It's not changed my screen on my recording screen. So I'm just going to pop along just like this, place a lot of these desks down, because we're needing these desks for our administrators. So by using it as our administrator's desk, they will be able to get on with doing research and development. Now, for them to actually gain access into this building, you will need to have a separate road and also a separate parking area there just for now. Keep in mind, now that we've got this new road part in on the game now, it will make it easier for terminals and that to be built up, so that will make things so much more easier hopefully, and that's what we're actually aiming for there. Now, what I have noticed on literally checking these out, even before they've done all these updates, you couldn't place these the nodes down, which is the nodes what they need to use to find the way, and the pathfinding nodes for the planes to go. So you couldn't really do it onto that the taxiway was actually built. Now, as it's being built, you can actually lay these down now, and that makes things so much more easier and so much more nicer and to actually do. We are actually going to turn that on. We now got our air traffic control. Press tab again, and we need to open our airport and allow general aviation, or your GA. Now that we've actually got these new ones here, and new ways of actually getting people into like terminals, it will make things so much more better, and we can actually do that straight away. What I do need to get actually is our administrators and our staff straight onto executives, and we need to get a CFO, which is the Chief Financial Officer, to allow us to change the fees. Now our skill filter, always chuck it up so you only get green showing up. That just allows it to be a lot more better for you, so that you can actually get the best possible members of staff. Then straight into economy, straight into the fees. Small aircraft straight up to 750. Small stand straight up to 300. If you go up one more, it goes red, so 300. this one straight up to £3 there. Okay, so when we get our fuel in there, we can start dealing with fuel for these aircrafts here. We need to make sure that we've got 5 aircraft coming in. Then we also then need to deal with 5 refueling on the aircraft as well. And so a drink of coffee. We got to have a cup of coffee, which is quite important. So you will see little animals walking around. This is why that is so important for us to get, like there's a cow there, to actually keep them clear away from our runway and taxiways in the section. Like this moo here, this cow here, we don't need them on here. So as soon as all the fencing is actually built up, then we'll actually start escorting those animals off, actually from the grounds as well. So like I said, here it used to be that way you couldn't actually go through the fencing with your roads, but now under this new update you can, and that makes actually so much more better sense overall, which is major. And what we're then just going to do there, we're actually going to be building up these fencing around these bits here, just because we can. We're actually going to be leaving a full gap there, and then we're then just going to pop this up to here like this here, and they can still get through this bit here as needed, to come round and a section and do all the building and all that. So that just keeps that all separated there. So pretty much as things are actually going along, we've got a load of boxes there for some reason, and I don't know why. It's quite annoying, to be honest with you. This year I don't know why they've been like that for, I've got no idea, but we are actually going to be getting more staff in anyway. But we do actually need to get administrators. So to start off with, we're actually going to be getting, actually let's get 6 administrators. You can train them, if I just show you here, like this one here for administrator, we can train them, but the wages will go up a little bit. To be honest with you, if you've got your regular income actually coming in, it will be perfectly fine. Okay, you can do that. Then straight onto operations, straight onto research and development, onto here, program group 1, straight onto there. That's this one here, and we're then just going to maximize on that. That shouldn't take too long. So these extra 3 administrators what we've got can actually come into this section here. You can have 5 administrators on each one of these here, so we're actually needing 10 in each one, so that's 30 plus your normal ones here. When these are done, or your research are done, and you can get rid of those staff and keep these 30 down here and literally ready, and just to really do all your necessary development parts. So that could be like cutting down staff wages, building costs, speed up time and that for your research. That's a major one, that one is, and that's actually in project group 2. And then when you need a group 2 research down at the bottom here, with your 5 members of staff there as well. So we do need to make sure that we've actually got that there, literally as best as possible. So that's why we're doing this one here first. Get this one research, get this one researching on something else. Have this one research this and this project group 3. We then can get some more staff in. Okay, and we can then just keep doing it like that. This here, I'm actually going to max it, then take this down to, so we keep 10, so we're getting rid of 120, and we've got a 10 deployed members of staff, and they will then go off now and do everything what they're needing to do. So they will walk all the way around. I don't know why they're going down that way for. It will be actually a lot easier to come down on this section here, to be honest with you. But well, that's what happens with that. Why aren't you not coming into EIA4? That's what I need to know. Staff zone. Have we got a staff zone here? Yes, we have. Okay, for some reason that's not wanting to work, that. So what we need to do is, let's get rid of these here. Let's get rid of these staff rooms. Staff zone. Straight down. Staff room, it's there, and then a staff room which is there. Let's just see. Yeah, so before you couldn't really do too much on the staff room side of things, so that you couldn't actually connect them up, but for some reason these guys here aren't wanting to do what they should be doing, so they actually need to come in and actually get that sorted. We have actually got all our seats in the right way, I think. Yep. And yeah, so I don't know why they're not wanting to do that properly. Well, so then group project 2, okay, we get that started, get the 3 on there. Salary cost reduction, we're actually going to put 2 onto there, and our let's go with repair cost reduction as well, because our repair cost is going to be major. It is actually a lot more cheaper to have this here than anything else. What we do need to do now for this is that we need to get our aviation fuel. I'm actually going to go with avi fuel because that does normally work out cheaper for the amount. You could get that one there, but the Jet 1 fuel is actually a lot more expensive, so I'm actually going to sign this one because you can't really get that much on your Jet 1 actually on your fuel wise, so that's why we're doing it that way, and then we've then got that there with 2 extra. Now this here we can actually rename it, and I'm actually going to put this here and resupply it at 30%, so when it reaches 30% or under, we will then get new fuel actually brought in, and they will then get that sorted out there as well. So that's all the major side of things with that. So in each one of these areas here where we've actually got our new areas what we can put these roads in, we are actually going to be having like a little service area literally like popping off this side here, just to like come in and deal with everything as needed there as well. And I keep getting notifications on my recording system for some reason, and I don't know why. They're just being pain in the bums for some reason, but that's okay, that's fine. So actually let's just check this here. So we actually need to activate our fuel. Okay, so back into your management screen by pressing tab, click your avgas 100 litre or LL fuel service enable, and that will then give us then our fuel refueling part here as well. Okay, so we're okay, we've got all that going now. And we're making money, which is actually quite nice to see, considering that we have got 12 stands. We can have 12 planes in at any one time, including a sip of coffee, just to keep you going quite nicely. So yeah, so this is pretty much the airline CEO with all the new updates so far. We will be seeing other parts as well as we are growing this season on, or this series on, as clearly actually with this game, and that with all the new updates. Oh bugger. I forgot something. I actually need to put these onto here as well, so we need to get that sorted out. Yeah, we need to make sure that we've got that little tally road there actually built in as quickly as possible, to actually do these 6 planes here with the fuel. I actually forgot about a little road, so make sure that you actually build a road over your taxiway here if you are doing something like this here. Why can't you? Right, okay, and there's like a few little issues with this, and I don't know why that is being such a pain there for. That's all built in, so I don't know why that is. So yeah, but anyway, we are going to get that sorted literally between now and the next episode. So I will be probably doing this as a vlog recording. I will try and make these next few episodes around about 30 minutes or something daft. Same as this one, around about 30 to 40 minutes. So it's like I said already, if you're not already done so, please do subscribe down below. Turn on the notification bell so that you can then be notified when we upload a brand new video. Also do pop over to our social media on Facebook and etc. There as well, and we've also placed our website link down below. So up to, I think it's the end of the first week in January, we have actually got a 20% off discount on our iGaming t-shirts and products as well. So please do actually go over and do place your order there as well. If you get those ordered by the end of the first week of December, and you should be able to get those internationally by just before Christmas, but also for definitely for Christmas for UK mainland as well. That's including Northern Ireland and Scotland and Wales. So literally, if you do want to do that as well, you please do. If you are wanting to support us some other way, you can find all the necessary details on our website as well. So yeah, that is all for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much. Please do take care, stay safe, and we'll see you next time on the next episode. So ciao for now, and I see you all later.